Hey, what's going on, y'all? It's Eddie here from Monchi's Men. Sevilla 1, Levante 0. The goal came at last. Finally, Luuk De Jong opens his scoring record with Sevilla, the 85th minute. We really needed that goal, man. It was a disappointing game overall, performance-wise. We didn't really take our chances, very hesitant in front of goal. And it just needed something, man. We just needed to get those 3 points because, man, Lopetegui would have been under pressure. If he's not already, he would have been under pressure if we didn't get the 3 points tonight. Tim brought up those stats that, Champions League aspiring teams, we don't usually lose more than 8-9 matches within a season. We have 3 losses already. That's not a good look. I know 2 of those have been against the 2 Giants, but still, one of those came at the Pizjuan. That's unacceptable here. But we got the victory tonight. It wasn't really, like I alluded to, it wasn't really that great of a performance. I think Banega was really a standout player in generating the chances, getting the ball rolling. As he's been one of the only players that's been here since last season. I think 7 out of the 11 starters are all new signings, so that's probably another reason why we didn't have that great of a game. It wasn't a bad game, but it wasn't a good game either, kind of in between. I think Jordan was a bit ineffective tonight. I think he was a bit too cautious in our first half. We didn't see too much of him. Perhaps it was to withstand the Levante counters, so I could respect the defensive awareness there. But in the second half, we really put the onus on the attack. You see him getting to the box more, and still we had our chances there, and Chicharito missed a gilt-edged chance. I really want to blame that on De Jong as well, because it was probably the presence of Luke that threw him off or something, but. He should have gotten that goal, but we got away with the 3 points at long last. Koundé in to replace Carrizo. He started out the game nervous, as I usually see from him, but he finished the game well. I can't explain that yellow card he got. That's a typical La Liga thing where, physically imposing players often get booked when they win their own headers. I don't know. Even Fernando got a yellow. That was another typical La Liga moment, but it wouldn't be a La Liga match without a referee having clear and obvious blunders, right? So we got the 3 points. That's all that matters. I'm not gonna ignore the whispers about Vashlik. Us wanting to have him replaced with Bono. It was really an eventful match for him. He wasn't tested at all tonight, so we can't really fault him for anything today. But he didn't really start the season off that well since his last the injury he suffered last season. He wasn't really the same. But we'll see as the season progresses. We got Europa League on Thursday against Dudelange from Luxembourg. How many people have heard of that team? Definitely not me. And then we got Getafe the following weekend. So a good chance to get some 3 points. I know Getafe won't be easy by any means, but we have to get these games in, and more matches under our belt so we could build that chemistry. Because tonight there was a lack of it. Absolutely. I'd like to see more attackers on the bench. The subs weren't bad tonight, but not seeing the likes of Brian or Pozzo and not even Ronnie Lopez seeing some minutes, like when is that gonna happen? I swear he was like a 20-25 million euro signing, and this guy's not playing at all. Come on. I want to see Ronnie Lopez and Ocampos on the flanks. Tim, man, on point with things again. He's an unexploded atomic bomb. Man, Ocampos is becoming my favorite player this season. Definitely my favorite signing by far. I don't know if anybody's gonna replace him in that category, but he's become my favorite player right now. Unexploded atomic bomb. This guy has so many weapons, and he's catching victims at will. But more to see. I'd like to see him on the left side a little bit more, but with Nolito starting all the time, I don't know how soon we're going to see that. I'd like to see Ronnie Lopez and Ocampos on the flanks. I feel like that's going to be dangerous. Sorry for Dabor. De Jong scored today, so he might not see any minutes anytime soon. That's probably the only person that did not enjoy that goal, but this is the era of Lopetegui. It's going to be frustrating. It's early in the season. I know we'd like this to progress much faster, but it's going to take time. It's only match day 9. Hopefully, mid-November into December, this team is going to start to click. But we got the 3 points. The most important thing. We got to keep going. Vamos, mi Sevilla. Hasta la muerte.